This was me my junior year of high school cheer. Let's talk about it. When I was 16, I found out I was pregnant, and it was during COVID. Basically, I had a few months until cheer tryouts. So when cheer tryouts came around, I was 4 months pregnant. As a sophomore, I was trying out for my junior year of cheer. So in junior year, I would be freshly postpartum with my baby, and I still wanted to cheer because I was still going to school. And at my school, cheer was a class. It was like physical education, so it was during the school day, so I knew I could make it work with my child. And luckily my baby's father is and was present, so when games came along and stuff, I could make it work. So essentially, I tried out for cheer while I was 4 months pregnant. And you might be thinking, well, how did you do this? Because that's dangerous. There's stunting, there's tumbling, there's jumping. You don't do those things when you're pregnant. Well, I tried out as injured. I tried out with a group of girls who were actually injured. I was injured in my own way, I guess. The judges did not know I was pregnant, so that could prevent discrimination. There are lots of people who discriminate pregnant teens. It is what it is. I tried out. I sent in videos for the following: tumbling and jumping. At our school tryouts, we don't do stunting. That's kind of just a college and collegiate thing. Like, you don't stunt at cheer tryouts. It's not competitive cheer, it's school cheer. So basically, I try out, it goes well. I end up making varsity, and yes, my coaches knew I was pregnant. They allowed me to do this. I obviously ran it by them. I would not hide such a thing and then just lie and say I'm injured. I was just in an injured group trying out because I couldn't do the things that the other girls could do. The only people who didn't know I was pregnant were the judges. The whole cheer squad knew I was pregnant. My school knew I was pregnant. Yeah, it was a fun time. I went to these cheer events and I showed up like on the last day of camp, but I didn't do any sort of stunting, tumbling, or jumping. I was just kind of there in support. I did sometimes like do cheer alongside my cheerleader peers. I actually did cheer in first like pep assembly. I kicked and I did the dance moves and everything while I was 9 months pregnant, but I did not stunt or jump. And that was a problem. The way the school went about it when that happened was not okay. And I can get into that later. And then, you know, I had my baby. Lakeland was born August 31st, so about 2 or 3 weeks into school. I returned to school 6 weeks later, and I resumed cheer. So I jumped into the routines. They were prepping for a competition. I believe that competition happened at 8 weeks postpartum on my end. So I did compete in this competition. I was thrown into the routine, so I wouldn't have done like the normal things that I normally would have done had I not been gone for so long. But I'm really glad that they made it work and found me a spot in the routine. They were very inclusive. I loved my coach when I was cheering that year. Now, senior year's a different story.